All right, well, we will get our meeting called to order here. Roll call, trustee Schutz.
Here.
Paul here, Franz
Here.
here, and I just need a motion to amend or adopt the agenda for tonight.
I'll make a motion to adopt the agenda.
I'll second.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0, 2 members absent right now. Is there anyone here for public comment on closed session items? Seeing none, we will adjourn to closed session. welcome. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for waiting for us. We are going to get back into our open session here, and we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. So go ahead and rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Very cute. I know, I should have had you guys lead our flag salute tonight. I know, I love that. I didn't hear little voices back there until that was fun. All right, we have a quick report out from closed session. Item 2.1, we had a 3-0 vote to reject a settlement claim. We had one board member absent for that item. Item 2.2, on a 4-0 vote, recommendation for a 1-day suspension of a permanent employee. Item 2.3, no action taken. And item 2.4, a 4-0 vote to approve a settlement agreement. All right, moving on to item 4.1, our reports and communications. We always start out with our board expectations. I didn't ask anyone ahead of time, so I'm going to choose Trustee Pete Constant, since he was the one running a little bit late today.
Threw me down in front of everybody.
Right, no.
Board expectations, be on time. Oops, I missed that one, sorry. Prepare all students for life, college, and career. High-quality academic opportunities for all students, and support student academic success. Engage in partnership with families in the community. The school is a welcoming, safe environment that serves as the center of student learning, activities, athletics, and performing arts, and promote a sense of community in our schools and the surrounding areas. Utilize effective governance and business practices, remain open, transparent, and accountable to the community, serve as an employer of choice with the highest quality teachers and staff.
All right, thank you so much. Next are board reports. Does anyone have a board report that they want to start out with?
I'll say none.
Okay, Pete's going to pass. Trustee Schutz, we'll go this way since I usually start with you.
Probably like most of us, not a lot going on for summer. Hope everyone's been enjoying their break. So nothing to report, but I'm sure we'll have plenty coming up soon. So good to see everybody though.
Yeah, same. I mean, there hasn't been too much going on. We haven't had a meeting in a while, I feel like. We haven't had any school events. We're excited for school to start in we calculated 9 more days? We're trying to do the math, but yeah, welcome back. Ms. Franz.
I get to say I went to the summer school graduation, which was so fun. 7 kids, families were here, they threw the caps, and then we were, I think, gone in 20 minutes. I don't know, but it was lovely, so.
All right, next, our superintendent report, item 4.3.
Yeah, just real quick, I just wanted to recognize the staff at Wood Creek High School with the loss of one of our students a couple weeks ago. Principal Bell, Assistant Principal Donnell, and really just their counseling team, their wellness team really stepped up to address that. And we were able to work with the families as well as have meetings with the close friends of the student to really provide the services that they're going to need and really try to create a situation where they can come back to school and process everything and try to get back to some sense of normalcy. But in that spirit of culture of care, I just really wanted to recognize the Wood Creek staff for the way they stepped up in that situation.
Right, thank you. Next, item 4.4, our RSEA report. Yeah, you get to come on up to the mic and you'll just press that little round circle. There you go.
So Marie Crest, is it working? You can hear me. I feel like I can do teacher voice. Marie Crest, I'm president-elect. So I just come tonight for Brandon, but just, again, I'm looking forward to starting next year. Tomorrow is our new teacher orientation, so super excited to see the 40-plus new teachers that we'll be able to welcome on board. Just want to thank you all again for your support and looking forward to a great year and working with you. So Thank you.
All right, awesome, thank you. All right, moving on to our announcement of meeting protocols, and public comment will happen if anyone has that. So here are the processes for public comment and meeting protocols. The Board of Trustees encourages public participation during the meeting and requests civility in the use of courteous language. The board does not condone the use of profanity, vulgar language, gestures, or other inappropriate behavior, including personal attacks or threats directed towards any meeting participant and/or district employee. There will be an opportunity to speak to the Board of Trustees on items not on the agenda during the public comment section, as well as opportunities to speak to each item on the agenda when that item comes up for consideration. In the interest of facilitating the conduct of the public's business, members of the public who wish to address the board during the meeting will have specific time limits as follows. If there are less than 10 members of the public wishing to speak, you will have 3 minutes. And if there are 10 or more members of the public wishing to speak, then you will have 90 seconds. Any complaints about a specific employee or employees of the district should be made to that employee's immediate supervisor or the school site principal as outlined in our board policy and administrative regulation. Please complete the comment form located on the table in the lobby, and we will call on you when it is your turn to speak. And this meeting is being video recorded and will be archived. And this meeting will be live streamed for viewing only. Link to the live streaming can be found at rjuhsd.us/livestream. And on that note, does anyone have public comment for items not on the agenda? I didn't get any cards tonight, so I'm assuming no. Okay. Informational items. 6.1, partnership between Roseville Adult School and the City of Roseville. All right.
Wow, it just appeared. That's amazing.
Look at that.
Technology. Good evening, board members, superintendent. My name is Jason Harm, the assistant principal over at Roseville Adult School, or we affectionately call it the RAS. Each day, Roseville residents turn on their tap and expect clean, safe drinking water. This doesn't happen by chance. It relies on skilled, state-licensed water distribution operators. We've learned recently that 30% of the nation's water workforce is at or near retirement. This is creating what experts are calling, and I have to look in the mirror sometimes as well, the silver tsunami of nearly 25,000 open operator positions by the year 2030. We at Roseville Adult School are thrilled to announce this partnership with the City of Roseville to help fulfill that employment gap that's coming. Also, aligning with our own vision, as you can see on the screen, to remove barriers and pave direct pathways for skilled employment and livable wages for our adults right here in Roseville. I just hit this button, Kim. Perfect. Wow. Water distribution certification will prepare our adult learners to take the state licensure so they can begin applying for open water technology positions. The community response has really blown me away. It's been fantastic. Roseville City Council approved unanimously our MOU on July 15th. Mayor Krista Bernasconi has shared in a soon-to-be-released press release her quote, "Strong communities start by investing in people. This partnership helps students build rewarding careers while preparing the next generation of professionals who will keep Roseville's essential services running. This is a win for our students and our community," end quote. 29 students have already attended an information session that was provided by Water Distribution Superintendent, who I'm going to introduce in a moment. 12 students are already enrolled in our fall cohort. Adult education, if you're asking where the funding's coming from, adult education is funding this course, while the city is going to provide vital in-kind services like hands-on equipment, facility tours, industry mentors, along with, this is key, early access for open city internships and entry-level positions. Wow, I love it when it works. What do they have to do? Students need to show up, have a high school diploma and or a GED, willingness to work hard, study for the certification exams, which if I brought the textbook tonight, it's not easy. A lot of math, a lot of chemistry. This program will be tuition free, and we're using Adelante High School's evening classroom, their biology, their science classroom, to offer this class, making it highly accessible for our adults. Speaking of accessibility, we also want to provide upward mobility. With starting salaries, look at that. Upward mobility, this is from, I believe, 2023, so I'm sure it's higher than that now. $51,000 to over $76,000, we are creating sustainable career paths right here in Roseville. What an opportunity that we have. Tonight, board members, I ask for your approval to execute this MOU, launch this amazing opportunity for our adult learners in partnership with the city of Roseville. And I'm super honored to introduce tonight Sean Bigley, who is the Director of Environmental Utilities for the city of Roseville, and Bob Strebel, the Water Distribution Superintendent, who was our amazing guest speaker at our information session, and he's going to be providing a lot of the in-kind support for our class this semester. But I'm going to ask Sean, who had a few bulleted items that, if you don't mind, he would like to express. So, but thank you for your time.
All right, well, good evening, President Hall and board members. Pleasure to be here tonight. I'm Sean Bigley. I'm the Director of the Environmental Utilities Department in the city of Roseville. So Environmental Utilities actually provides several utility services in the community, specifically drinking water services, wastewater conveyance and treatment, as well as garbage and recycling services. So we're basically a full service provider. And thank you to the district. You are a customer of ours, and we very much appreciate your business. So in terms of tonight, I just wanted to thank the board for considering the proposed partnership via this MOU between the city of Roseville and the district to support the new Certified Water Distribution Operator pilot program at the Roseville Adult School. The new Certified Water Distribution Operator pilot program provides an opportunity for motivated adult learners to get the technical training to allow them to be eligible for drinking water operator careers in drinking water systems throughout the state of California, and allow them to prepare for licensure by the State Water Resources Control Board. And as Jason indicated, it's no easy effort, so this program is really important. So these careers are stable, they provide a livable wage, and allow those motivated by serving the public good to make their communities better and thrive through safe and reliable drinking water service. With demographic challenges that Jason described ahead, like an aging workforce and other headwinds, this partnership is an example of how to work towards local solutions that involve real action, not just talk. So again, thank you for your consideration this evening. I want to leave you with the City of Roseville's strong support for this partnership as outlined in the proposed MOU. Finally, I want to extend my appreciation for Roseville Adult School's champion on this effort, Jason Harms. Jason has been wonderful to work with and has been an excellent partner who is doing noble work that will benefit many adult learners to come. So thank you very much for your consideration tonight, and I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. This is really exciting. I saw it in the agenda and didn't realize it was so close to already happening, but we are really excited about it. I run into different companies, businesses. I was at a healthcare panel last week, and this silver tsunami, I hadn't ever heard it termed that way, but the silver tsunami is affecting industry across the board, and healthcare especially too. And multiple conversations I've had in the last couple months, Roseville Adult School comes up, like, could Roseville Adult School do this? Could Roseville Adult School help with this? And so it's really encouraging to see this. This is very exciting. I'll have to meet with you guys another time because I have so many ideas. But anyway, any questions on any of that?
Well, the silver tsunami hit my beard first.
Yeah. Pete is in the silver tsunami. All right.
I just want to say I'm super excited about this. It's so awesome. It's definitely AI proof, right? We keep talking about AI. I think, we haven't figured that one out yet. But I'm so great we're having this partnership locally, you know, for community partners. I think we're community partners in a lot of different ways, but this is a unique, special way, so I'm really thrilled about it. And I think this is an information item, but we have it on the consent agenda
It's
for approval.
In consent, yeah.
Okay.
So, yes, I think it's 7.15. Okay, so then if we don't have any other questions on that, we can move to our consent agenda. Any questions or any?
Motion to approve consent?
I'll second.
Okay, motion and a second on consent, and we'll go roll call on this item. Trustee Schutz? Hall, yes. Franz?
Yes.
And trustee Constant?
Yep.
All right, motion or consent agenda passes 4-0. How about that? All right, you guys are approved. Thank you for coming. That's exciting. And you said how many are signed up already? 12? 12, okay. That's a good number. Okay. All right, let me scroll for a minute here. We had a lot of things on consent. Okay, item 8, we're on our public hearing for the adoption of resolution number 2612, interfund transfers. And Joe, all right.
Hi, this is an item we do each year. Well, sometimes we run into cash flow issues between funds, and so this allows us to transfer money from the general fund to other funds. The main reason sometimes we have cash flow issues would be just delays in when we receive property tax receipts. And so any type of transfers are usually very short-term in nature, but this public hearing allows us to do that. So staff recommends that the board open the public hearing and then pass the resolution.
All right, very good. So at this time, we will open our public hearing. Do we have anyone here that would like to give comment on this public hearing?
Seeing so
none,
many, I'll make a motion to close the public
close our
hearing.
public hearing. Okay, and
I'll second.
second. All right, motion a second to close the public hearing. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right.
Then I'd like to make a motion to adopt resolution 2612.
All right, motion and a second to adopt resolution 2612. We'll go roll call vote on this one as well. Trustee Schutz? Hall, yes. Franz?
Yes.
And Constant?
Yes.
All right, motion carries 4-0. And item 9, action matters. We're just zooming along. So 9.1, appointment of Assistant Superintendent of Education Services. More excitement tonight.
All right, yes, we are excited. With the departure of Dr. Karos to her position as superintendent of the Twin Rivers Unified School District, we had the opportunity this summer to kind of restructure and take a look at how do we keep things moving in a real positive direction, which became about a minute of thinking because it was real easy. So the purpose of this item is to appoint Amy Black as Assistant Superintendent of Education Services to provide the continuous strategic leadership, oversight, and administration of the Ed Services programs, our curriculum, and other instructional initiatives. Amy's already in an interim capacity, has not had much of a summer off yet, because that's how Ed Services operates. But we are excited for this opportunity for her. And it is my recommendation that we appoint Amy as our new Assistant Superintendent of Ed Services.
All right, very exciting. Any questions from board?
Just a comment.
Okay, comment away.
I just want to say thanks to John and welcome, not like we're new or anything, but welcome to the new seat here. And editorial comment, I think John always does an excellent job in finding the right people for the right job at the right time. And I remember when we hired John, we hired him because in large part of his ability to find and hire the right people. So I've had a lot of confidence in Amy since I've known her working here, but I'm glad to see that John sees that and picked the right person for the right job again. So welcome, thank you, and I'll make a motion to approve.
All right, motion to approve.
I'll second.
Second. All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. Welcome, Amy.
All right, we can give her name tag now. so-
Oh, she gets a name tag. Oh, you guys were literally waiting
Wait,
to
it says
pass
in
it
here,
down?
it says in here August 1st, though.
That's so funny. Okay, and is this your family over here? Okay. It's like, that's got to be your mom. Okay, yes.
Thank you for
look
being here.
just like your mom. I'm like, wait a minute, it's gotta be Amy's family. All right, well, we're very excited to have her, more of her. All right, moving on to item 9.2, appointment of Chief Academic Officer.
Well, board just approved Amy's position, and in the consent agenda, you approved a new job description for Chief Academic Officer, so it only makes sense that we actually appoint somebody for that position that you just approved. So staff is happy to recommend Josh Mason as the first Chief Academic Officer for the Roseville Joint Union High School District. What I can say simply and to the point is this: I have always found Josh to be very professional, very kind, very thoughtful. I think that staff around the district appreciate his humanness, his willingness to come out, to sit with people, to talk with people, and to work through issues and find the best possible solution. I've seen him and Amy work together over the last year, and they do a great job working in tandem, making sure that they address any issue that comes across their desk, and they find creative solutions. And so staff strongly recommends that Josh be appointed as a Chief Academic Officer for the Roseville Joint Union High School District.
Yeah, and then I'll just kind of add real quick, one of the things with Josh in this position, along with Amy, is we are reducing one administrative position. So they've done a little internal restructuring to capture the work from both of those executive director positions. So we are condensing one of those, which Joe likes because we save money. But it's, we're just excited about the team approach these two have taken and the way they've been working so far. And so these two will really complement one another in these positions.
All right, excellent, perfect timing. I like the creative solution. Any questions, comments?
Comments, of course. you know.
Okay,
Well, I haven't known you quite as long, but I have observed the temperament, as was mentioned, and the ability to get along with people, and been very impressed with the work that you've done so far. I want to thank Rob and John, and I'm sure Joe had a little bit to do with it as well, in really critically looking at our staffing and restructuring. It's very rare that you see an administration that willingly restructures to reduce the number of administrators in an organization. In fact, if you look at school districts across the state, one of the largest complaints that you see is about the administrative bloat. And I think in this district, we're really good at making sure that we recreate positions when we need them and only when we need them, and we restructure to do what's best for the district and for the families and for the students. And this is a perfect example. So I appreciate you guys doing that. A lot of times it ends up being things that are forced by the community or by boards against the will of the administration, and we never have to face that because we're always rowing in the right direction, and you're usually out ahead of us, taking us in the right direction. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. I appreciate you and looking forward to seeing you do even more.
Yeah, I guess in this exciting new capacity and role too. So it was great to keep partnering together, and congratulations. Well, soon to be congratulations, Josh.
right, yeah.
I meant to make a motion at the end of that and I forgot. So
Okay.
can I make a
Go for
motion
it.
to
And I'll
approve?
second.
All right, so I heard a motion and a second, and all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, motion carries 4-0. How could we say no with those socks? Those are, oh, this is your family. Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. Okay, very exciting. Yes, our pledge. I love that.
We should clap for Josh.
Yes. All right, moving on to item 9.3, approval of one-time payment to incoming assistant
Now,
superintendent.
about that retro pay part,
Yeah.
I'd like to just make a motion to approve it. We don't need to talk about it. I make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All right, motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, motion carries 4-0. And then we are on to item 10, staff reports. Any staff reports from you guys?
Amy first.
Ooh, okay, nothing. All right, then our Horizon report is our pending agenda items. Looks like the next meeting is our board policy review committee on August 5th. Does that sound
And-
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and just a note, I'm up for jury duty next week, so I'll have to let you guys know if that impacts the policy committee.
Okay. And then we'll have PD day on August 3rd, so I'll see you guys then, and next meeting on August 11th. So we just need a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, all those in favor of adjournment say aye. Okay, motion carries. Oh, I'm sleeping.